Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Sanctuary Online. I'm Jennifer, and I'm going to be your instructor today. So I have my lovely friend Julia here with me today. She's going to do the workout with us. So I am going to modify, do a little bit lower impact prenatal workout. Julia's going to do a little bit more of the high intensity, so you can follow along with either of us. A lot of it today, we're going to be able to kind of keep at the same speed, but if there's an opportunity to pick up the intensity, Julia's going to show you. And if not, let's just do it all together. All right. When you're ready, let's really quickly go through equipment. Can't forget about that. So I have a resistance band with me. So this is a nice, thicker cloth one. Maybe you have like the stretchy, more plasticky one at home. Plasticky, is that a word? Okay. Here we go. If you have that, you can use that as well. And then I have a light set of hand weights. If you don't have any equipment, like you're traveling, you're on the go, you're just getting a quick workout in, you don't need anything at all. You can do all of this with just body weight. But if you have water bottles or something that you can use at home or wherever you are to add a little bit of extra spice, grab it now and we're gonna get right into it. All right, stepping those feet and nice and wide, just taking a second here, grounding down through your feet. Give me a nice big inhale, sweep those hands up, really finding length through your spine. Interlace those fingers, flip the palms, take a little bend side to side. So for me right now, I can't go too far, but if you want to take that bend nice and far to the side, go for it here. Pushing through those palms, just stretching out that side body, that spine, so good. We're here for 3, for 2, 1. Lower those hands, keep the palms flipped. Maybe step those feet in a little bit. Can you push out? Good. Really reach those palms out in front of you, a little rounding through the spine. Love that. Oh, that feels good. Good, reach it out. We're here for 3, for 2, 1. One more big inhale, sweep the hands up. Filling up the belly, filling up the lungs. Exhale, let it all go. Good, roll the wrist, roll the ankle, shake it out. And then we are gonna grab that band and place it around our legs here. Stepping into it, I like to bring my band up towards my core just to make sure it's not sliding down. So whatever feels good for you. And then maybe grab onto those hand weights if you want a little extra arm space here. All right, stepping those feet nice and wide. We're gonna get right into it. Can you lower down to a squat for me? You lower and lift, good. Waking up that lower body. If this is your first movement of the day, you squat and lift. Nice and slow, really focusing on pushing those hips back. Good, like you're sitting down into that chair. And you're nice and heavy through those heels, lifting those toes as you move the arms up and press them back. Good, there's no rush here. We're here for 5, squeeze. Can you give me a little bicep squeeze at the top? Good, little tricep as you press back. For 4, for 3, yes, relax that face, so good. 2, last one. Can you lower, lift the heels, press it up, lower, press it up, good, from the side, lower, lift, lower, lift, find my balance here, woo. Lift it high, there we go. Bring it up, good, get the heels nice and high. Wake up the hamstrings, wake up the calves, push and lower, push and lower. Stay here for 6. Good. I love using squats and a squat press to wake up the full body. No matter what part of your day you're in, we get to move our bodies. We get to be here. We should be so grateful. For 3, for 2, good. Last one, can we hold? A little squat, squat, lift the toes, get heavy through the heels. Now, are you really pressing out through that band? Good, press it out. Stay here, little pulse, pulse. For 8, 7, give me 6, good. Do you feel that core engaging? That's what I need. For 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. Can you punch? Punch, punch. Good. Get the fist out, out. Now notice my lower body staying still. This is what it looks like from the side. Sink it low. And punch, punch. For 5, 4, my legs are already on fire. For 3, 2, 1. Can we sprint those hands nice and fast? Good. Punch it, punch it. Get them out, out, out. So you're pushing away from your chest, but notice here, I stay low. I'm not reaching. I find little, strong, sharp punches out. So what that's gonna do is that's really gonna engage the core. Yes, Julia, keep going. Nice and tight. You're gonna really feel it in the obliques as you send those sharp punches out. Yes. For 5, 4, sink it down. 3, 2, 1. Can we lift it up? Keep that punch going. Lower down. Lift it up. Lower down. Good. Only go as low as it feels good for you. You listen to your body. Don't worry about what I'm doing, what Julia is doing. You do you. Punch and lift. Stay here for 5. Yes, changing up the levels. You're gonna feel that heart rate begin to go up. For 3, punch, nice and sharp. 2, last one, hold here. You're low, so low in those legs, punch. Those hips aren't wiggling, that strength is in our core. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can we tap it out? So right toes tap, right arm extends. Pop it in, out, in, out. Good. You reach, reach. Really stretching those legs out against that band. And you'll notice Julia can really arch and bring it over. I'm gonna stay a little bit more centered here. But pick what it feels good right here. Good. Reach, reach. Wherever you are, really stretch that leg out against the band. Feel that stretch. And punch. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can you bring the punch across? Good. So another little variation here. I'm punching a little bit more forward. Julie's really twisting the core so that she faces one side of the room to the other. Really engaging that core and that twist. You can stay here with more of that punch forward. You can notice that if you're with me, my hips are staying more forward. Julia's are really twisting and pushing through that band. Good. We're here for 8. Tap the toes out. So no matter where you are, you stay low. Sink it down. Come on. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Can we add it together? You give me a lift. Lift. Side, side. Bring it up. Up, side, side. Good. If you're with Julia, can you really twist through that core with each of these punches? Especially that lower punch across the room. Twist. I want you to get the most out of this here. Good. Tap the toes. Reach, reach, punch, punch. Oh, I got off beat, Julia. Here we go. Side to side. We reach it up. Up. I'm too busy talking. Come on. There it is. For 5. Give me 4. Reach. For 3. Whew. My booty is so awake with this band. Yes. Last one. Good. We tap it out. Out. Yes. Good. Oh my goodness. My legs are on fire. Nice and slow. Push it out. 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 We're here for 8. Tap. Tap. Reach those arms. For 5, 4. Can you squat it down a little lower? Yes. Tap the toes. For 3, 2, 1. Can you go straight to that jack? If you're with me, you stay here. If you're with Julia, you find that full jack. Tap, tap. Good. Get it out. Reach it up and out. Up, out for 8. Come on, find a little bit more speed. Get those arms up. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Squeeze those arms in. Squeeze them in. Tap, tap. Yes, we got it. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly drop those weights. Whew. Body is warm. We're ready to do this. All right, so we're not done with the band yet. If you have that band, place it around your calves or maybe a little bit lower down towards your ankles. If you don't have the band, totally okay. Follow along, or if you have an ankle weight, maybe put that ankle weight on your right leg right here. All right, so stepping nice and wide, we're gonna lower down into that athletic stance. So from the side, this is what it looks like. So really heavy through that left foot, and then we're gonna tap the right foot out. So almost like you're pointing through those toes. Jump it in, push it out, jump it in, push it out. Good. So the key here is to keep resistance this entire time. So don't let that band lose that tension, to lose that resistance. So you're not jumping it all the way in here. Notice how my band falls. You need to keep that tension like Julia's doing. Good. Tap it out, in. So it's a really small little jump in, out, in, out, but you're nice and heavy through this left leg. Good. Tap. We're here for 6. So slow, so controlled. Sink it lower. For 4, 3, 2. Last one. Can we hold that right foot out? Again, heavy through that left leg. Can we tap it up and down? So point through the toes, you tap. Down, up. So your range of motion isn't really big here. It shouldn't be. That band is trying to press you down. So it's a really little lift, tap, lift, tap. So notice I'm not trying to get my leg up. Julia's going nice and slow with that lift and tap down. Good. We don't want to throw the hips out of alignment. We don't want any jerky movements. Little lift, tap. Good, for 8. Yes, sink it down lower. I know when my legs get tired, I want to come up. I want that release, but I challenge you to stay low. For 4, 3, can you point through those toes and make it nice and long? For 2, 1, balance challenge here. Oh goodness. Can you flex through that foot, that right foot? Little pulse, pulse. Find all of that balance. Try not to shift so much onto this left side. Find that control, find that balance. If you need to, you can always tap down and then meet me back. Come on, you got it for 8. Flex through that right foot, ground through that left, bend through that left knee. I know, lots of cueing, lots of directions. You got it for 4, 3. I had to tap down there, that's okay. You come right back to it. 2, 1, stand it up. Woo! My booty is on fire. Oh my goodness. All right, straight into it, right to that other side. Left foot goes out, right foot's planted this time. So just make sure you're on that opposite side. Nice and long through that left leg. Squat it down, heavy through that right leg. So from the side, it looks like this. You're low, and that left leg goes out. All right, tap it out, jump it in, out. In. So remember, the key here is to keep that resistance. Don't let that band lose tension. I need you working the entire time. Hands can be heart center, they can be hips, whatever feels good. Good, so you're not jumping too far in. Little jump. Push it out, work through that band. Feeling all of our booty, our outer thighs, waking up, they're working. For 6. Good. Do you feel that right foot pressing into the mat? Maybe spread those toes, find that balance. Perfect. For 3. Give me 2. Yes, last one. Can you hold it out? Balance. Really think about pushing that weight into the right side. Little lifts. We lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. So I know this doesn't look like much, but it's so much pressure in that booty, especially with that band. If you don't have a band, you have a weight on, same thing. This slow, controlled movement is what's creating that extra resistance for you, yes. So again, hands in heart center, hips, wherever you feel supported. No jerky movements, throwing off your alignment. Little lift and tap. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, balance challenge here. Okay, we got this. We flex the foot. You lift it, little pulse. Pulse. Good, find your balance. Pulse. Pulse. Good. Can you get low through that right knee? Good. For 6. 5, flex through that heel, lift it, for 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. All right, moving right to it. Move that band back up. The band is the star of the show today. All right, so we already did our squats. So we're gonna turn our toes out. So you're in that nice wide plie here. You're gonna feel a little extra resistance here. You're gonna step those feet nice and wide. Option to grab those hand weights if you want a little extra something. And then you slowly lower down. If this is too much with the band, toss it to the side, you don't need it. And then we're gonna slowly lower to that plie. Make sure those toes are turned out, and then you're gonna pulse it down. Down. Good. Beautiful. So notice how Julia's shoulders are stacked over her hips. She's not pushing out into a squat. We're here. Dropping that tailbone straight down towards the floor. Good. That's where I need you. Stay there. Pulse. Pulse. Really feeling that band, if you have it on, stretch across the legs. Adding that extra tension, resistance. Can we add the arms? Pulse. Pulse. Good. Press the knees back. Back. So good. So strong. Little pulse. Pulse. For 8, 7. Give me 6. So the arms aren't jerky. Moving nice and slow. It's a little pulse up and down. Good. Stay here. For 3, 2, 1. Hold. If it feels good, you can bring your hands to heart center. Lift that right heel. Pulse it back. Back. So it's a little pulse back. 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 So my knee's not falling in. I stay in my range of motion. It's a tiny little pulse in. Pulse in. Don't let that knee collapse all the way in. Press it back. Sink it down lower. Good. Beautiful adjustments. We're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the right heel. Don't come out of it. Left heel, left. Same thing. Little pulse. Pulse. Draw it back. Back. So my range of motion is so small. So small. It's a little press. That heel is lifted. Pulse. Pulse. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower that heel. Can we lift them both? Oh my goodness. Lift them. Pulse. Pulse. There it is. So notice my movement up and down isn't quick. When you move quickly through this, you lose that resistance. You lose that work. Come on. We're working so hard. Get the most of every movement here. Sink it down. Push through that band. You got it. You have the strength for 8, 7, 6. Keep working. Keep pulsing for 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the heels. Woo! All right. Drop those weights. Keep that band on. We're coming down to the mat. All right. Taking a second, stretching those knees out. Let the head drop. Let the toes uncurl. And maybe even bring those fingertips in towards your legs here and let the hips just sway side to side. Taking a moment here to check in with yourself. How are you doing? How are you feeling through this movement? And then when you're ready, we are gonna turn those hands around. Beautiful work. All right, so our form here is critical. Belly's pulled in tight, back is nice and flat. So you're gonna notice there's no curve in my spine, there's no arch. It's nice and neutral. Hands are under my shoulders, little bend through the elbows. Knees are directly under my hips. Now, I'm gonna come down onto that right forearm. My right forearm is parallel to the top of the mat. This is just gonna allow us to open up a little bit through that left hip. So my left palm is pressing into the mat. I'm gonna put a lot of pressure here into my right knee and my left palm to help balance myself. I'm gonna slowly lift my left knee, flex through that left foot. I tap down. A little tap of the knee to the mat, press up. Good, so you're in that donkey kick. Good, so 90 degrees with that leg. Yes, good. Press it up and down, up, down. Good, so really tucking that left elbow in. You don't let it flare out. Sometimes when we get tired, we let that elbow just go wide, and that puts a lot of tension on your shoulders and on your neck. So really try to draw that elbow in, press it up, tap it down, good, press. Now notice Julia and I, we're not shooting that leg super high. The range of motion doesn't need to be anything extreme. You just get it up and down. The higher you kick that leg, the more out of alignment your back is gonna go. Good, for 4, 3, nice and slow for me here, for 2, last one. Can we hold it up, little pulses? Pulse, pulse, good. Stay in it. Drive that heel up, up, up. Tiny little inch up and down. Really flex through that foot like you're stepping and stomping on that ceiling with the bottom of your foot. Press it up, up. Squeeze that left cheek. We're here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower that left knee to a hover. We open up nice and wide to the side. Open. Bring it down. Yes, open wide. Press through that band. Good. Nice and smooth. So when you come to the bottom, you're not letting that left knee just collapse to the mat. You keep it at a hover. You open. Hover, close. Good. I want you to keep that pressure, keep that resistance in the glute. I know we already did a lot of booty, lots of legs, but we're gonna keep it going here. Come on. Are you pressing into that left hand to find that balance? For 4, 3, 2. Can we add a combo? So now tap the left knee down, press it up. Donkey kick, lower, open to the side. Drop it down, kick it up. Good. Again, you don't need a band to go through this, but that band just adds a little extra. And you're gonna feel it in the stabilizing right side. That's okay, that's what we want. You're working full booty here. Drive it up, down, open, close. For 5, come on. For 4, find that breath, use it here. Slow everything down for these last 3. Come on, you got it. Keep working. 2, last full range here. Tap the knee down. Donkey kick up, down, open wide, close it, child's pose, beautiful work. Stretching it back, oh, that feels so good. Taking those knees nice and wide, dropping that forehead. Beautiful work. And then slowly coming on up, bringing those knees under our hips one more time. Keeping that band across your legs nice and strong. We're gonna go into a quick little plank series here. So if you're with me, you're gonna stay down in a modified plank. If you were Julia, you can come into a low plank on your forearms or into a high plank. Either way works. So in 3, 2, 1, you meet me in that plank, whatever variation you like. So if you're with me, you're gonna notice I'm pressing my thighs a little bit down towards the mat on that diagonal. Julia's belly button's pulled in, her back is flat. We have a little micro bend in the elbows. We hold, hold. Good, that band's still stretching across our legs. We're here for 8, 7. Can we bend a little bit more into those elbows? Perfect. We're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Can you step the left foot out? Julie's gonna step her left foot out. I step my left knee. Draw it in. Right. In. Left. In. Good. We're only here for a short bit. So make it nice and tight, nice and controlled. You step. Step. I need you working for 5. For 4. 3. 2. 1, child's pose. Take a breather, come off those hands. Good. Nice and strong. That band is staying with us this entire time. So good. Slowly coming back up. Really stretching through that band. So my knees are wide, but still under my hips. If you need to, you can bring that band up a little bit closer to your core if you feel like it's slipping down. And then hands are under your shoulders. All together here, you're gonna stay in this tabletop. You're just gonna lower down to that right forearm, left forearm. March it up, down, down, press it up, up. So the key here is to really keep that core engaged as you do this. You lower, lower, lift, lift, lower, lower, lift, lift. Now that we have the movement, if you wanna add a little bit of intensity, Julia's gonna go up into that high plank and stay with the march as she comes down to low, low, high, high. You could stay here with me, or you can meet up with Julia. Good. You got this. Pull that core in. So good, Julia. Keep going. Keep working. Press it up, down, down. I need 6 more. Come on. You lower, lower, lift, lift. Yes, belly's in. Nice and tight for 3. You got it. Come on, for 2. Last one. Hold that high plank. High, up. Good. If you're down with me, find that pressure here. Forward. Good. Little hinge forward. Hold for 8, 7, 6. Give me 5. Belly's in nice and tight. Neck is long. Don't let it drop. You keep it extended. For 4, 3, 2, 1, sink it back, child's pose. So good. Take a moment, take a breather. And then stretching those fingertips nice and long towards the top of your mat. Slowly coming on up. We're gonna sweep around. So now we are gonna work that right side. I worked my left side first, moving over to the other side. Just make sure wherever you are, you switch it out. So I'm gonna sweep around onto my mat. Coming back to that tabletop position, I'm gonna drop my left forearm down this time. So my right hand is the one pressing into the mat. Knees are still under my hips. I'm uncurling those toes, and then I'm gonna slowly flex my right foot and lift it up. Good. Tap it down. Press it up, drive it up. Good. Nice and slow. Pushing through that band. So sometimes we naturally want to walk those hands forward, which is okay if you need a little adjustment, if it's like too much on your wrist, too much on your shoulders. But I really want you to try to keep that left elbow under your left shoulder and tuck that right elbow in. Flex that foot. So again, if I send my foot too high, notice that curvature in my spine. We don't want that. We tap, lift, tap, lift. Good, neck is nice and long. We're looking out and away. We're not letting that head drop. Good. Bring it up. Down. With every movement here, you feel the stretch of the band. Tap, lift, drive that heel. For 5. Give me 4, 3, 2. We hold that right knee up, flex through that right foot, little pulse. Pulse, yes. Like you're stamping that foot on the ceiling, pulse it up, up. Yes, so good, so strong. Keep that core nice and tight. Flex that foot. We're here for 8, 7, 6. Come on, get it up. Get that right knee up. For 5, 4, 3. Give me 2. And 1. You lower that right knee down. Can we open up to the right side? We flex. Open. Close. Open. Good. Keep that bend through your knee. Now my right elbow just flared out. I need to tuck that in. Good. Keep that alignment. So I'm not dropping my knee down. I keep it at a hover over the mat as I flex and lift. Flex. Lift. We're here for 6. Come on. You got it. Keep pushing. For 4, 3, 2, 1, lower the knee. Can we tap the knee, foot up, tap it down, open wide. Good little combo here. Tap, lift, tap, open wide. Good. Move with that band, not against it. It's there to help add a little something, but it's not there to keep you from moving. We got it. Push it up. Open wide. For 4, 3, give me 2. Come on, stay strong. Keep pushing. Last one. Tap it down. Open. Close. Lift it up and down. Good. Sink it back. Oh my goodness, that booty. Sink it down. Reach it forward. Let that forehead drop to the mat. Maybe flip those palms. And you can even bring your palms towards your shoulders. And feel that little extra stretch here. Reaching those fingertips down your back. And then slowly letting the palms come forward. Lifting up onto those knees. Taking that band off your legs. We're almost there, I promise. There's a little bit more. Grabbing that band as you come to standing. And you're gonna place the band around your hands. So this is what it looks like here. My thumbs are up forward. And then your hands, the tops of your hands are pressing out on the band. Good. We find a nice wide stance. You lower the hands down, hinge it forward, reach the hands out in front of you. We row it back, push it forward. So I really need you pressing out here. So I know it doesn't look like a lot here, but Julia and I are pressing hard. This band is really thick. So press those hands away, creating that resistance on the band. Perfect. Row it up. Release. From the side, this is what it looks like. Row. Extend. Row. Extend. If you don't have a band, grab hand weights. You got it. Whatever you need to find that resistance. Shoot it out. In. Out. And can you get a little lower in those legs? Good. We're here for 5. For 4, can you press those hands a little more? For 3, 2, last one. Can you bring it up to standing? Still keeping a little bend. Extend those arms. Bring it in. Out. In. Out. Good. Keeping those elbows nice and high from the side. This is what it looks like. A little bend in those legs. Good. Extend. Draw it in. So the thumbs are coming in towards your face. Yes, for 5. Are you pressing that band nice and strong, keeping it wide? For 4, 3, 2, 1, 90-90 little pulse. Pulse, bring it up. So from the side, here we are. Little bend through those legs, pulse it up. Up, oh my goodness, little pulse. Pulse, I really need you to stretch hard on that band. Bend those knees. For 6, 5, are your shoulders burning? Because mine aren't. Cool, good, we're working. For 3, 2, 1, hold. Extend the arms nice and long, keep them high. Little pulses out, out. Again, I know it looks like we're not pushing. This band is really thick, I swear we are. Come on, little pulse out, out. For 8, 7, 6, come on, press it out. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let those arms lower. Woo! Drop that band. Nice big inhale. Sweep those hands up. Bringing that right hand over to grab that left wrist. Bring it up and over. A little body bend here. Roll that wrist. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Then let that left elbow bend. Dropping the left fingertips down your spine, down your back. Take a nice little stretch here. Good. Beautiful work. Inhale, reaching the hands up. Exhaling as we pull that right wrist over to the side. Roll the wrist, spread the fingers. Take that beautiful stretch. Dropping the right fingertips down your spine, bending through that right elbow. Taking a little extra stretch here. Maybe letting the hips go if that feels good. Oh my goodness. That burn, that band really adds a little extra. All right, slowly lowering on down. One more big inhale as a group here. We sweep the hands up, filling up that belly, filling up the chest. Reach those fingertips as you inhale through your nose, and then slowly exhale as you bring your hands down into prayer. And then a nice little bend forward as you bow down onto your body and thank it for all that it did for you on this beautiful day. Namaste. Thanks so much for hanging with us. We hope to see you again soon.